Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, or Sierra Elise if you didn't know already. So I asked you guys on Instagram what videos you want to see next, and you guys all voted for an easy smoky eye tutorial. So of course I brought this for you guys today. If you're not subscribed already, let's go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And if you're a subscriber already and you're coming back for more videos, I thank you so much for subscribing, and let's go ahead and jump right in this tutorial. Okay guys, so I'm using my Morphe / Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using the orange shade and that kind of yellowy shade in my crease to act as a transition for my smoky eye. When doing a smoky eye, it's great to have transition shades so it can go from light to dark. You never want to start off with just a dark shadow because it can end up looking harsh and unblended. So start off with your transition colors first and then work your way to the black. Okay guys, moving on to the lid. I'm taking this gel kind of coal-like pencil and I'm using that on my lid to carve out the shape of the smoky eye that I want. I'm going for a more rounded shape, so I'm just taking that pencil and I'm just carving out my lid. And this is a great step because it's going to act as a base for the black eyeshadow that I'm going to use on top. So I'm using that pencil first, and I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush to blend out the edges into my transition shades that we first used. This is a great step, you guys. I always use a base under my smoky eyes so it'll last way longer. Now moving on to my Morphe 35B palette, I'm taking that very dark black shade and I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm just tapping that right on top of the base and a little bit into my transition shades. This is going to help blend my eyeshadows, like I said in the beginning, from light to dark. So just start by laying down the black shadow first and worry about blending later. It's all about steps, you guys, so please start off with a little amount of black product and then work your way up. This way it ensures that you have a clean smoky eye and you don't have a lot of fallout. Now that we've blended our black shade, I'm going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm taking that really reddish brown shade and I'm just going back into my transition area. It's all about blending, you guys. That's all a smoky eye is just blending back and forth. So you'll see me add more colors and go back and forth from light to dark just to make sure that my smoky eye is very blended and there's no harsh lines. So yeah, just take your time when doing this. Don't get frustrated. I know it's hard, but just take your time and just blend back and forth into the crease. Now moving on to the brow bone, I'm taking that really light shimmer shade and I'm using that on my brow bone on a flat brush, and I'm just making sure that that is highlighted. So I'm taking that and I'm just blending that right on the brow bone. Okay guys, now that we've blended that out, I'm going to take that gel pencil liner that we first used in the video, and I'm using that to add a little bit of black liner on the bottom, just so that my top is looking at the same as my bottom. And yeah, you guys, just make sure you blend that out with a pointed brush. So I'm going back and forth and blending that out first. Now that we've blended out that liner, I'm going in with that reddish shade and I'm using that to blend out the black. You don't want to leave the black liner just by itself. You want to add a little bit of color just because we have our transition shade. So you also want to add a transition shade on the bottom. So using that will just help you have cohesiveness in your look. So go ahead and blend that red shadow up underneath your black. Okay guys, so now I'm adding a little bit of blush. This blush is by Milani. It's one of their baked blushes. I love them so much. So I'm using that to add a little bit of color back to my face. So yeah, just add your blush and then I'm going in with a little bit of my contour powder again just to add more warmth. Now for highlight, I'm taking Becca's highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm using that on the highest point of my cheekbones. I'm also going to use it on my nose and on my Cupid's bow as well. I'm also bringing that into the brow bone just to give a little bit more shine to the brow bone area. And I'm also going to use that above the eyebrow just to add a little bit of iridescence up there as well. Now we've added our highlight, I'm going in with a little bit of brow gel, and I'm also going to set my face with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus spray. I love this setting spray. It's all-time favorite, so definitely have to have that. Now that my Fix Plus setting spray is dried, I'm taking a little bit of Cork lip liner by MAC, and for my lipstick I'm using the Retro Matte Liquid Lip by MAC, also in the color Back in Vogue, just setting that in the center of my lips, and I'm going to top it off with a lip gloss by NARS in the color Chelsea's Girl to finish it off. I love using nudes when using smoky eyes, but of course you can also do a bolder lip if you choose, and even for the eyes, you guys, you can add a little bit of shimmer in the inner corner to make it your own look. These are just the basic steps for you guys to learn how to actually create the look. You are the artist, so you take that and you create whatever look you want. Okay guys, here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time.